In this video, I'm going to talk about the different components of regular income. What are the components that we use to consider while calculating our basic income or regular income? Let's see what are those different components and how to calculate them. Basic or regular income. The rate is $20 per hour. Number of hours you worked, 40 hours you worked. So total income is going to be gross your $800. Now this is your basic. So let's say instead of 40 hours you only worked 20 hours and your gross is going to be 400. Is there possibility that you only worked 20 hours in this week? Right? There is a possibility. So now what you did in the next 20 hours? I mean, you worked maybe almost 2.5 days in this week. So where are the other 2.5 days where you spent it? So there is a possibility that you were on vacation. Is there possibility you are on vacation, or you could be on medical leave, right? So sick leave is going to be your medical leave, right? Vacations could be, or there could be a holiday. You took vacation, you took medical leave, it was a holiday. There is a possibility you took almost earned leave, that is called paid time off. Paid time off, that is called paid time off, means earned leave. It is, in short, it is called PTO. PTO time, paid time off. Earned leave, you have leave, every company give 1 or 2 leave every month. You took those leave, utilize those leave, or you were sick, that is coming under medical, or you took simply a casual leave, right? So there could be leave. Remember all these 5 factors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes they could change their names as well, company to company, right? They could change the name. These are the components of your basics, right? So you took vacations and company has already told you, you will be paid for the vacations, but rate is not going to be $20. It is going to be $15. If you will be on medical leave, you will be paid for sick leave, but your rate is going to be $10. There is a possibility. If it will be a holiday, right? So you will have full payment for that holiday. Sorry to interrupt you in between. I used to receive many calls for the underwriting training, and I would say yes, I provide underwriting training. The next batch of underwriting training is going to be start at the very first week of October. If you want to enroll it, please enroll. You can send me a message through the WhatsApp, or you can go to my website and you can put a request from here. Per hour. If you take paid time off, okay, that is also full time. But you took a casual leave, then it is going to be again $10. That is how it is going to be. Now, in our case, borrower worked 20 hours. Rest of the 20 hours, he took vacation for 1 day. So almost 8 hours he was on this vacations for 1 day, full 1 day. Then 4 hours he spent on the sick leave. He took a sick leave, right? And next day he took that I'm on the vacation. He took 1 day as paid time off, so $8, 8 hours. Now count these hours: 20, 28, 32 and 8, 40 hours. But how much he have been paid? Because he took 1 day vacation, so his rate was different. How much he earned?
120.
Huh?
120, sir.
120. Very good. Here he earned 40, and for this component he earned $20, 8 into 160, right? So what is his total income for this period? 400, 520, 560, 660, and then 720. Is that correct? Now When we are going to calculate his monthly income, we are going to calculate this income from here, 720. Right? 720. So 720 into 52 divided by 12. 720 into 52 divided by 12. 3120 is going to be his monthly income. Clear? Now what I am trying to say here, these are the component of basics. So whenever they are there, right, we are going to use that income, and on the basis of this income we are going to calculate our monthly income, base monthly income. These are the component of your basic or regular income, right? What is difference if you will come across, let's say there are other component. Which are the component? 5 component I have told. Name could be different, but you can easily identify this means vacation. So vacation, medical leave, sick leave, holidays, right? Paid time off, PTO, and leave, any leave. These are the component of basic. So whenever you are going to use it, basic calculation, whenever you see there is a vacation, medical, holiday, paid time or leave, you are going to include that and then you are going to use it. Now let's say, is that clear? These are the 5 components. Will you be able to remember this?
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
this option will shows only when working hour is less than 40 hour.
Yes, obviously, na.
Okay.
Base hours, your base working hours, full-time working hours are less, then obviously you can find out other hours where he spent.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say, these are the only component of your basic income. There are other component also going to be. Sometimes someone might get incentive. Sometimes they will get night shift allowance or additional shift. There could be additional. You are going to close your eyes on these components. Any other component where borrower has been paid, right? Other than these 5 components, we are not going to utilize them in our basic income. In the similar way, let's say borrower has been paid for, in this pay stub only, borrower has been also paid for incentive, no hours, but $300 incentive. Okay. His apprentice, he's also an apprentice, so he earned almost $100 there for this. He also worked in the night shift, so he also earned additional $200 from the night shift. Additional was nothing, 0. He got some allowance this time, maybe night shift allowance or some transport allowance, something, $50. Right. So what is the total now? Total he earned in this pay stub was
$730.
from top to bottom. It should be more.
470. How much? Okay, 400, let's do it together. 120 plus 40 plus 160 plus 300 plus 100 plus 200 plus 50.
1370. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So total income appearing 1370. But we know we are not going to calculate 1370 his income because we are not going to utilize these incomes. We are only going to utilize this income. And sometimes, to just make you understand, I'm writing here it separately, but you won't find it. You might find it incentive is written here, night shift is written here, right? Allowance is written here, and that is how everything is clubbed. So you need to choose. You are going to choose them. You are going to select them. You are going to identify them, and only going to utilize that income in your base. Not everything. Only these are the components that you are going to utilize in your calculation. Other will written there. Stipend. There could be other different STPI or lot of other component that borrower might get paid. but we are not going to utilize them. We are only going to include these 5 components in our basic calculations, right? So out of 1370, we will only utilize this income, these incomes, not other. In the similar way, you will find that there is a YTD income also, right?
Sir,
Yes.
can we use the overtime and bonus include in these components?
No, in this component, overtime, bonus, nothing. Only these basics is this is what the basic income of. These are the component of your basic income. No other income. If it is vacation, holiday, leave, medical leave, holidays or vacations, paid time off. These are the 5 component that you are going to utilize, going to add in the basic income. Nothing else. Overtime, bonus, commission, suffix, affix, incentives, or stipends or night shift allowance, additional shift allowance, or any other medical transport allowance. Nothing is going to be part of your basic. You need not to look at them. You just identify is it your component, vacation, medical leave, holiday leave, sick leave, paid time off. These are your components of basic. That is how you are going to calculate your base income, your regular income. Nothing else. Incentive, regular means if it is holiday is being paid today, it will be paid next month also if you took the holiday. If you they are paying, there is a rate decided for medical leave. If it is being paid in this month, if next month you again take, you will again be paid. But incentive depends. Those are not regular. Make sense? Night shift is not going to be regular. Additional income is not going to be. Any transport allowance is not regular. It could be for next 3 months. It could not be rest of the year. So regular means base means which is fixed and always will be there. That is what the logic behind these components.
Any component could not be regular.
No. Other than these 5 components, we are not going to look at any other component.
Okay.
Okay. In the similar way, when we are going to calculate YTD, we are going to use only these 5 components, right? So that is how there will be lot of incomes that will be written here. But in the basic, when we are going to calculate basic income, again the similar thing, we are going to utilize these and not these. Okay. There will be a total income, but you need to first calculate all these components, what is the total of them, and then you are going to utilize the YTD income. So let's say here YTD income is almost 4,000. Here he received, maybe this is the first time he took a vacation, so 120 only. And medical leave he previously took, so $400, and 160 could be paid time off, so he might have earned 1,000 so far. Then incentive he earned maybe 3,000, right? And maybe stipend he took some $400, and night shift allowance he earned well, so it could be 3,000. And allowance, transport allowance, he might be getting all the months of $1,500. Now his total YTD income will appear very high, 4,000, 120, 400, 1,000. So it could be 6,000, 7,000. But we know that we are not going to count them in our YTD. We will only take this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that is going to be total 4,000, 5,000, and 5,520. This is only our YTD regular income, and for divided by whatever the number of month, and that is going to be your YTD. This is going to be your monthly base income. It's very important. Okay, don't forget these 5 components, and that is how you are going to calculate your income. Is that clear to everyone? So here is the scenario. Your regular income is dollar. What is your total income? 10, 80, 11 or 1,200, 1,600 and 1,900. This is your $1,900 this time. This is your total income YTD. This was 20,000, right? 20, 25,000, 29,000, 30, 30,200, 30,500 and 32,500. This is what your total income throughout the year till this date. Now, can you calculate the base regular monthly income and YTD income? If you will be able to do it, we can move forward. You need not to worry whether it was correct or not. Most of the people are on the phone, right? So helpless, not able to do. Okay, chalo. So let's do it together. Regular income rate is $20. So we are going to use it. Bonus, no, we are going to ignore this. OT, we are going to ignore this. Holiday, yes, we are going to take it. Medical leave, yes, PTO is not there. So 1080 plus 120 is going to be 1200 plus 13. So it will become 1500 for us. So 1500 into 26 divided by, because how it is going to be 26, even I haven't given you the date, but you can easily make it out. 54, 6, 60 and 20. So how many hours? 80,
80
right?
hours.
Yes.
So 80 means bi-weekly. So I can use this formula. 1526 divided by 12. What is going to come? Is it 33250 or
Yes,
different?
sir. No, sir. Same, sir.
Very good. So this is how we will calculate. Similar way. Whatever, this has been already deducted, rest of the all things. But here PTO is 0. So are we going to include this or not?
Yes, sir.
We will include because it's our component, right? So even this time he didn't earn, but in the previous month he earned. So it is good. So 20,000, 30 plus 1,000. So 21,200, 521,500 and 21 and 23, right? 23,500. So our income is going to be 23,500 for YTD. Run. So 23,500 is what our total YTD from regular. October 20. So again 20 divided by 30. How much? 20 divided by 30.66. Very good. So October is the 10th. So 9.66. How easy it is. 23,500 divided by 9.66. 2432. 2432.71. Clear to everyone? You need to do some practice, okay, on your phone or sorry, on your laptop or on your paper. But without practice, it is not going to stick to your mind. More practice, more it is going to be. You can put different scenarios based on these examples, and then you should try it on your own. Listening, when I will be doing it, it will be super easy for you. But when you will be doing, it could be super difficult for you. So practice once or twice at least, it will stick to your mind. Very good. So this is how we are going to calculate our regular monthly income and regular YTD income. That is the two we'll discuss, and then tomorrow we are going to move towards we are going to see how and when to calculate overtime income, right? Commission income and bonus income. Plus we are going to see the VOEs, when to use the VOE, when to use the written. These are the two topics we are going to cover tomorrow after